Welcome to Mother Suckers Hero Hunters, and you've taken me to 100 subscribers. That's why you see the scum happy dance there. That's dedicated to you, everyone who's given me comments and feedback and ideas, telling me these videos are useful. So I'm very happy to keep doing them. It's motivation for me. Thank you very much for all the support. So today we're going to take a look at Mauler. This guy is showing up on a lot of teams, and that's because he is very, very useful, very effective. We already knew he had a lot of value in PvE for taking enemies down a whole bunch of health near the beginning of the match. And now we know that when you combine him with certain heroes, you put him on certain teams, especially because he's bio against this meta of all these mech DPS, that he is actually doing a lot of great things and can really cause the other team some grief. So we're going to take a look at him today. And his skills, when he's plat, he's the most useful when he's plat. He's one of those heroes where he's not really coming into his own until he's plat. They combine together to do some real damage. Now, I know I'm releasing this video on a day that an update just came out, but the changes that they made in that update, and I am going to actually try to do a video explaining that update a couple days later once we see where everything lands. And that update is actually going to make Mauler even better because it increases critical damage. And now you see, this is one of the configurations I like to use with Mauler, and the idea is he only starts with a base of 2% critical hits. This team is designed to protect Mauler, to give him some heals, but also to increase the critical chance. You combine Moss and Kane together to increase the amount of critical hits your whole team is doing. And as I said in the update now, critical hits will have a base damage of 200% instead of 150, so that's going to make this team even better. And so Moss and Kane together add 10%, so now we're at 12%. And Mauler, he's a rapid rate of fire hero, so you see he's got 36 shots, he's releasing 3 per burst, and so every time he fires about 9 of those, you should be getting a critical hit. And the way his skills work together, and you see we just dusted that team off there, and you can see who's doing a lot of the damage. It's Mauler, right? He's smoking it, he's getting 20 to 30,000 damage per second, which is quite high. It's like in the realm of someone like a Clyde, so it's pretty good. So the way his skills work together is his skills work so that they kind of stack on each other. So when you've got him plat, right, his bronze skill is great for taking the enemy's health down. It disorients them, and then his silver skill, once they're already disoriented, will stun them for 10 seconds, which is really, really, really long time to be stunned. And then his other skills now work so that even his regular shot, what's happening is that when he gets a critical hit, it disorients them, and his plat skill makes it so that when he hits a disoriented character and gets a critical hit on them, he stuns them for 3 seconds. So that's why Mauler kind of creates this super stun team. And if you can combine him with Mandrake to protect him, and Mandrake's also doing some of those stuns as well, it's really hard to fight this team. Now, some people come out with the Panzers and the Dog Faces and Nightingale, and they can take this team down. It's not invincible, but it's a lot of fun to play. It's a little different. People aren't expecting it. As you can see, I actually have no energy heroes, and that messes people up who are like, who do I kill first? They're kind of all priority heroes. They might say, I want to kill Ifrit first because then I don't want the team always reviving. I might want to kill Drake first so that the team is not invisible and then AI can actually come in and do some damage. I might want to kill Kane and Moss to get rid of some of those crit hits, and Kane is really annoying in PvP, throwing out all those packs. But then they might say, I want to go for Mauler first. But whatever they're deciding, Mauler is very quickly able to get a stun. In fact, within seconds, if the timing works out and the percentages work out, he can actually, if he gets when you fire your base gun at the person, if you get a critical hit and you get another critical hit in the same few shots, you will instantly stun them for 3 seconds. Look at that. See what's happening here. Now, this is another team configuration. I've taken out Drake, I've kept everyone else the same, and I've added in Halo. And there's a reason for that. Mauler plus Ifrit plus Halo is a lightning show, because now every time Mauler is adding damage per second to disoriented enemies, and that doesn't matter whether he disorients them or anybody disorients them. So, in Halo, it adds the lightning rod to that disorientation and damage per second. So, when Ifrit disorients them with Showtime, Mauler starts adding a few K of damage per second, and then Halo adds the lightning show. So you can see whenever Showtime goes off, it's just bonkers. It really throws people off. It's a great combination, a lot of fun, and Halo is just, again, the lightning rod is really her most useful thing, but she also does a little bit of healing, and when she does her lightning bolt, it actually can take some people out. So this combination is actually quite fun to play too. So I'm going to show you 2 configurations. The first was with Drake, and the second one, which is also very commonly used, is this combination using Halo. Now look, we're fighting some teams that are somewhat meta or fully meta teams, at least before the update anyways, like this team here where you got a Panzer Knight and then Heim, and then you fill it in with like a Kane, and then Mauler, he's trying to do some of the similar strategies, but look how fast we're just taking characters out. We took out his Mauler so quickly. I'm not worried about my Kane going out because my Ifrit should revive him. The other thing you want to do with Mauler is make sure that when you're using your silver skill that the character's already disoriented. The best way to ensure that is do a 1-2 combo. Wait till your bronze and silver are charged up, fire the bronze, let it hit, and then when you're sure they're disoriented, fire the silver, and it will just stun them, and they just won't know what's coming. It's really, really hard to fight this team. Now I've been working on ways to fight it and counteract it, but it's just tough because you just keep getting stunned, and there's nothing you can do about that. Heimlock is good perhaps, or maybe Brogan to get rid of negative effects if that keeps happening, but I do see that Mauler is going to be one of those heroes that continues to come up. So check out this one in the shipyard. Some of these battles were a little longer than others, but I wanted to show you a range of battles, and I did lose. You can see I've lost some hearts here and there, but there's definitely a team that you want to try. So I usually like to take out Drake first in this kind of situation because I just find that without Drake, the other team doesn't do as well because their AI, your AI is not able to hit invisible characters very well. So if you take out their Drake first, then it means that your team can actually be a lot more effective. The kill order, as we said, is really, really important. In this case, without the Drake, their team loses a lot of protection because they're escaping whenever they go below certain health. Now I saw that little jump there, that little thing that you saw, that's actually an example of the speed hack. Although I know in the update now it sounds like they've gotten rid of it. I really hope they have, but that was a little speed hack thing that you saw there where the person accelerated the movement of his character to avoid getting hit. I know this person I'm fighting against actually has been known for doing that, but good luck to him in the new update. I'm really hoping that's gone and all these speed hackers get not necessarily get what's coming to them, but at least they can't do it anymore. That's all I care about. Just keep the integrity of the game going. So you can see what's happening here. Mauler's just slowly picking apart their team here and there, and it's just destruction. Now what I'm doing here is a bit of a different team. This is actually a team from this tournament, and the reason it's taking longer to do this match is because I've got Salvatore instead of Halo, and I've got Heimlock because I'm trying to now just try a little something different and switch the teams around. I still have Moss and Kane for the critical hits. This was to just show you what it's like in different scenarios. I wanted to get the points for Salvatore's 10x in this current PvP tournament, and I wanted to get some wins with that. So Mauler is pretty versatile. I mean, the main thing is just get his critical hits up, and then he'll work wonders. So use him, give him a try. Try to get him beefed up. Try to get him to platinum, and definitely add some stars to him because he is just quite a monster, quite a beast, as you can see. So thank you so much to everybody for the support, the likes, the comments. I'll continue making videos, hopefully do one on the update very soon, and happy hunting.